The Bahamas National Trust manages the national park system of the Bahamas. It seeks to foster environmental stewardship through a number of educational programs. One such program is the Discovery Club, which has been in operation since 1995.
Well, Discovery Club was an idea that the Bahamas National Trust had to get young people to experience the out of doors. We then took the idea a little further. Monique Sweeting, who was the education officer here, came up with the idea of an after-school club.
Today, Discovery Club has expanded outside the headquarters of the Bahamas National Trust. It is now run in schools, community centers, and churches. Currently, there are 35 Discovery Club chapters that are located throughout 8 of the major Bahama islands, of which approximately 40% are in public schools. This way, the club can impact many more students than in previous years.
When I was first involved with Discovery Club, we met in a small group under the pavilion. So I'm very pleased to see it now continuing to grow and develop, and also I'm pleased that it is now a national entity. Discovery Club, I feel, is very important because it serves as an environmental platform for school children to learn about the natural resources of the Bahamas.
Discovery Club targets students ages 7 through 12. During the school year, members can earn up to 4 badges, which encapsulates the theory that they learn in the classroom. They engage in hands-on experiences that aim to foster future conservationists that will enter the workforce with a sense of pride for the Bahamian environment.
Each club develops its own flavor that is adopted from the host organizations that run the clubs.
Friends of the Environment was interested in starting an after-school program, and one of the teachers that we work closely with recommended Discovery Club. She had worked or had attended a conference several years back and said what a wonderful program it was. So we approached the Bahamas National Trust, and it has been a wonderful experience since then.
The BNT aims to make the program easy to implement. One of its unique features is the annual training provided to all club leaders.
It's not difficult to run the Discovery program at all because every summer the Bahamas National Trust would host Discovery Club leaders like myself at a symposium. During this time, teachers are afforded the opportunity to get involved in classroom and field experiences. So we are actually able to go out there and experience these things before actually doing it with our students in the classroom.
I enjoyed the camping last year in Andros. I didn't even think I would have been able to pull it off with the students, but the fact that I had a heads up, firsthand knowledge, it kind of gave me the I guess level of competence I needed and so forth. But it's very important. The symposium sessions for us as leaders, very much important.
Discovery Club benefits students, leaders, and the host organizations.
You know, one of the best things about school is Discovery Club. It just makes learning fun. I've learned that nature is not only fun and exciting, but it's also important to our very existence. So it is our responsibility to conserve these things.
I like Discovery Club because it teaches me to conserve and protect the natural resources of the Bahamas and how important nature is now and for future generations.
I would tell other kids that are not in Discovery Club that they should join because it is fun. You learn about the environment and you learn a certain information in a very fun way. We play games sometimes and we go on field trips to places you wouldn't normally be allowed to go when you're not in Discovery Club.
One of my fundamental goals as a science teacher is to engage my students in hands-on activities. The Discovery Club program allows me to use some of the same activities that we would do with the students in the actual club with my entire class. So I'm able to use the videos, the PowerPoints, and some of the hands-on experiments with my students in the classroom.
Discovery Club is one of our strongest components of our education program. We conduct it once a week, and all of our Discovery Clubbers look forward to every Monday and It's just been tremendously successful, and we know that from the response of the children as well as the response from their parents.
Discovery Club comes pre-packaged. Materials and information are all provided by the Bahamas National Trust. This makes it easier to run and helps to ensure a high-quality program. However, a program like this is very expensive to run.
Discovery Club is one of our signature programs, and so we put a lot of resources into making the program work. Our current annual budget is just over $250,000, but in order to sustain our current growth rate, we'll need to quadruple that budget.
The Bahamas National Trust has established a special relationship with the leaders of its clubs. It is this relationship that makes the program the success that it is today and has allowed it to grow beyond the boundaries of the Trust's headquarters and into locations around the country. With continued support from the community, especially the corporate sector, the program will be able to impact even more lives. The more young people that can take part in programs like Discovery Club will ensure future generations are better equipped at looking after the natural resources of the Bahamas.
It is very, very important to have the Discovery Club running in the future for a number of reasons, and mainly I think because we want to preserve, we want to pass on what we would have taught those students in our care. It is important because then they get to, pair off with other groups of students, and the other students will also be, influenced by what they've learned. And it's just simply important that they, we continue it so that the entire Bahamas eventually will be educated about what the Discovery Club is all about, and then we'll have a better Bahamas.
What I would like to see for Discovery Club in the future is that we have Discovery Clubs in every single public school in the Bahamas, and that we have Discovery Clubs in private schools as well. But I think it's a tremendously important program. I think it will help the students in their biology classes, in their social studies classes, but also it's going to give them skills that as they move and do their upper education, where they'll be able to work as field assistants and even be able to get some income. So I think that the whole Discovery Club program, as it has advanced and as it has improved, it's just grown from strength to becoming such a really positive nation-building initiative.
This club is made possible through the kind donations of sponsors. If you are interested in sponsoring a club member, a club chapter, or the entire program, please contact the headquarters of the Bahamas National Trust. Making a better Bahamas, one child at a time.